Let me get one thing right off the bat first for all the people that only watch 2 seconds and type paragraphs and call me a bootlicker or pick me or that I'm catering to white people. Racism still exists. Racist people still exist. That is a fact. It is undeniable. You have various clips of individuals just being overtly racist to black people, Asian people, all these different groups. And for some reason, people like to act as if they either don't exist or that these people are just disturbed and need mental help. No, these idiots are racist. I'm saying all that to say this. All white people are not racist. I get that we've seen these clips of people getting asked that question and they just outright say yes.
I mean, do you believe that? Do you believe all white people are inherently racist?
So I don't know if you're backing me into a corner with that question, but yes, I do.
I get that we've all seen that video of that one woman being in that classroom saying all white people are racist.
So I put this up because I really want any white person in the room to know up front that this is what we're dealing with, that it's not going to be this coddling of white tears and what that looks like. We're not going to discuss, oh, maybe some of us have worked it out. No, you're always going to be racist, actually. So even when you're on your path to trying to figure out how to be a better human being, because I believe that white people are born into not being human, like that actually, instead of people of color and black folks being dehumanized, that actually everyone is dehumanized off rip within white supremacy, that y'all are born into a life to not be human, and that's what y'all are taught to do, to be demons. So in this particular way, white people are all racist.
But honestly, stop generalizing people with this accusation because it is not true, and it is usually based off of instances that only happen rarely. And it's not to say that these instances don't happen or that we shouldn't care about them. It's to say you cannot generalize people off of one instance that 9 times out of 10 has nothing to do with you. And for all the people that's going to sit here and say, yes, you can, because white people have institutional power and they're always oppressing us and it's okay for us to generalize them, I have the softest ball question to ask you. If you're okay with generalizing all white people as racist based off a few instances and just because oppression and supremacy, can they generalize all of black people? Can they sit there and say all black people are criminals, thugs, the N-word? Can they do that? They have various few instances where black people have harmed white people. Can white people call us the N-word and say we're thugs? If the answer is no, congratulations, you're a hypocrite. But if the answer is yes, congratulations, you're a stupid person who at least sticks to their morals. Generalizing people will not get us anywhere. I don't know why there's all this talk about we must have people here and have people there and safe spaces that only have black people here and white people can't have safe spaces because what do they need to be safe from? They're oppressive. And it's just this idea that all of this is going to get us to this Candyland society where we're all happy and we're all understanding each other. It's not going to work. When you're generalizing people and you're sitting there and stigmatizing these individuals as a bad thing, and you then do a complete 180 and expect them to care about Black Lives Mattering when it's convenient, I don't understand how you expect that to work. If I were labeled a bad thing by someone and then they get stabbed on the street corner and they look at me and say, help me, kind Sir Leon, I'm sorry, I'm going to feel some remorse because you just labeled me as this obscene thing and now you expect me to help you. I'll probably still help because I don't like seeing blood everywhere, but genuinely, how do you expect that instance to happen every single time? How do you expect people to care or support you when you are labeling them as a bad thing? How do you expect people to donate money to you and your causes when your causes sit there and say, yes, white people bad, persons of color, people of color, disenfranchised, marginalized people can't do any wrong? And I say that to say this. I don't care how much you want to spin this. I don't care what logic you want to throw out there. Black people can be racist. I get that it's fun to sit there and say we don't have power to be racist, but the definition of racist and racism literally spells out how anyone can do it. I get that they've changed it to fit some sort of narrative of membership relationships and society and systemicness to add all these different hot takes that have been popular over the years. But honestly, look at the basic definition of racist, and honestly look at yourself. You probably, if you're a black person or a person of color watching this, you have at one point made a racist comment. And if I were to sit here and go through your Twitters and scroll through all the things you've said in the past, I can sit here and look at you right now and say you're a racist. But you know why I'm not going to do that? Because it's bad to generalize you based off of one instance. If I were to sit here and say all black people are nothing but thugs and criminals based off of me getting robbed once, that's not bringing black people together. That's further dividing us from actually being one community. If I'm to sit here and say all white people are nothing but racist oppressors with white supremacy, and then I turn around and say, white people, help me now. I need your help. I need you to use your privilege to help me. It's not going to work. You know why? Because I just labeled them as something and then I'm doing a 180 expecting them to help. Where do you think we're getting with this? I want my worldwide circle jerk, and I can't get that because of all these people acting stupid and claiming to be woke at the same time, generalizing a bunch of people and putting them in this weird Pandora's box where there's nothing but oppression and guilt and insults, and thinking that insults are the reason that you win some random debate with someone on Twitter. And it's just stupid to me how people expect others to help them after labeling them as a bad thing. It is cut and dry. If you want to say racism still exists, go ahead, do that. If you want to say racist people still exist, go ahead, do that. But do not generalize a group of people based on stupid people obviously saying stupid shit. Call out the stupid people that you see and call them out and address them. Don't address all groups of that same race just because, oh, it's convenient. And it same goes for you white people that want to sit there and say all black people are thugs just because you got robbed on some random night. That's not good. You all want to talk about this. We must find peace and bring us all together. But every single time I see perfect examples of individuals causing more divide. And if I'm going to end this video, I'm going to end it like this. We can't come together to address important issues if we're sitting here stonewalling each other based on our skin color. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.